Greetings and welcome back to the channel. My name's Henry, aka Old Dude on Steam and on Discord, and we are here today to play 7 Days to Die Ravenhearst mod. Give me one moment, please. These early morning recordings are really kind of rough. My nose feels like a cement mixer. We'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, let me give you my disclaimer. I have a potty mouth. I curse like the drunk sailor that I am. I use the F word like a comma and like people pay me to do so. And I love colorful adjectives and harsh adult language. So if said harsh adult language is offensive to you, then frankly I may not be the channel for you, and I will bid you a good day. With that said, yeah, it's kind of early in the morning and it's Sunday. Um, I got some errands to run this afternoon and some things to take care of, but I didn't want to. I wanted to get my recordings done before all that was taken care of. So yeah, early morning here for some reason in Texas has been kicking my tuchus pretty much the whole time since I've been here. It's like my nose hates me. It runs into the back of my throat. It makes me cough even more than I already do. It's just terrible. So, but toward the middle of the afternoon, it starts to pass and I get over it quickly. So, all right. So, anyway, in the middle of the night, what I was doing was I gathered the resources to make us a brandy new spear, and I'm going to make that right now. It's going to take a minute and change, and then we're going to head out for the day. Now I've been playing my other Ravenhearst game, which is way more advanced than this. I'm like at 75, maybe closer to 80 days on that, and I just got into the Wasteland. If that gives you any idea how slow the progression is for Ravenhearst, because there's so much to do and so many quests and everything in between that it takes you forever just to get this basic stuff done. Let me see if I can do that. Let's track that real quick while we're waiting for my mechanical parts. I know I have those. Just bear with me for 1 second. I don't know if I have a claw hammer I can use. I have a wrench, but I don't know. I don't have a claw hammer. I think that's been my one. Yeah, because I'm still using a stone hammer. Okay, so let me see. How far away am I from being able to make those? Repair tools. That's what. Is that the claw hammer? Yeah, so we're 3 points away from being able to make that. I don't think I have anything I can use material-wise to upgrade. Let's see. Smelty, smelty. Can we do some cobblestone? Cementing. No, because Henry has no stone. Because Henry doesn't have a mine shaft to get down into. Alright, well, let me see something real quick. Let me just make sure, for starters, we can get all the way down to the bottom of this so we can go deal with the dirt bags that may be here. Sounds like there's a few. Yep, there's a few. Alright. Hey, fellas, care to step outside? Oh, there's... Okay. So we'll deal with these guys. He's standing on the crawler. The other thing I was looking at, and I caught it in my other game. I was sitting here complaining to myself about how there's no high-end spears other than a steel spear that you can craft via the point system. Well, there turns out there is, and I'll show you as soon as Dick shit. I was gonna say stops fucking dodging my attack. I'll show you here in 1 second. Let me just get back up on the ladder. Oh, my favorite mob ever. Alright, so let me just get up on the ladder real quick and I'll show you what I was referring to. Oh, are you kidding? Oh, that's right. I needed to put an additional here. Okay, so now that I'm safe-ish, if you look, there's a chrome spear, which is a very high end, and there's the tungsten spear, which is the extremely high end. So I am able to make those. It's just going to require the high end weapon schematic, which you get from tier 5 POIs or the wasteland supply chests. So without getting out there, we're basically kind of stuck with the steel spear for the moment, which isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So that was just something that I'd noticed, and it was starting to piss me off. We're going to put this in there, and I think we're going to go with this for our brandy new spear. It should be able to hold 3. Alright, I did not lie to you folks. Okay, so take that, put that in there, and we're going to grind this bad boy up and for more iron. Okay, 2 minute 40. Alright, so what else was in the plan for today? Honestly, I didn't really have one. I kind of would like to get some mining done, but I'll do that on the overnight. But what I would like to do is try to get the shaft set up. But in order to do that, I'm going to need some more resources, preferably stone. Um, I did have cobblestone. I turned all that shit into cobblestone, working on points for that. Yeah, okay. All right, so let me think here for a second, real quick. What I want to do. I know what I want to do. I want to go get some stone. So once again, we're gonna go to the boring shit. We're gonna do resource collecting. I have a brandy new shovel. My pickaxe is okay. I have repair kits. Let me put this away. Then we'll go collect some stone. And then toward the end of the day, we're not going to do any questing right now. I really need to get this. Why am I doing this? I can just go up and down now without any issue. Look at this. Hey, wee! This is what you toiled over, Henry. Fucking use it, you dolt. Oh, how nice. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Could use a little extra wood. Oh shit, I should have picked that sign up. We're gonna pick that. No, okay. If it's busted, I'm not fucking with it. And I kind of would like to seal the rest of this in, but man, after sealing in the building I've got in my other game, which is, well, I'd say it's probably 4 or 5 stories taller than this, and it's a little bit bigger at the base. Around it took me the better part of 8 game days to get that shit done. So, oh, do we have gas? I'm very gassy. No, I hope I have some up here. I haven't been paying attention to it because I usually just take it for granted. I've been putting it in the auto for this, have I not? I have. Oh, I got plenty of gas. Okay, let's just grab 2 of those. Do I have Molotovs? No. Let me make a couple Molotovs. Every time I see it, get caught up in something. We're going to put that into science, and we're going to put all of these into the science box because, as it turns out, I'm going to make a science and meds box. I'm going to make science and meds, going to separate them, and then this will be all stuff that gets crafted via science, and then the meds will be its own separate thing. So for the moment, oh, I can actually make more too. Can I make any more gas? Yes, I can. And this one makes 1,000, but it takes 1,000 empty cans, but you get a 2-to-1 on your oil shell, so that's not bad. Yeah, I've been really just refreshing on everything that's been going on since I started playing again, and I'm getting back into it. It's a slow climb back to the, I guess we could say back to the top, maybe. No, Henry, you don't get to say that. So we need cloth, and then let's make some Molotovs. I'm just gonna grab like 2 or 3 right now. No, I don't think we want that many. Let's just go with half of that because I do need to put gas into the golf cart. Please hold, cough incoming. All right. So yeah, unfortunately, boring day maybe. Maybe not entirely. Maybe you get to see me do a little building on the latter half of the day. I'd like to just get like 2, maybe 3 stacks of stone, or as much as I can get in a given time period. Um, I think we'll call it at around. Oh, I'm hungry. Boy, I am just shitting the bed nationwide here, aren't I? I can make. What can I make? I can make omelets. I think. That's drink supplies. Yeah, we can make some omelets. Yeah, okay, so let's do that. Okay, and we'll eat a couple of those. And then I really need to put a box here for the shit that I'm taking upstairs, but we'll run it upstairs for the time being right now. I did go over the farming. I will be expanding the farm. Uh, there are some things that I would like to have farm-wise that I do not. And then, yes, yeah. Oh, there's also another POI that I found that I really wanted to do, but I did not because I don't know. I don't remember why I didn't do it, but it was called Fluffy's Petting Zoo, and it's in my. Oh, I know why I didn't want to do it because if our god Jax releases the version for 2.0 before we're finished with this, I will do that as well. I will do the amusement park here on this game, and then I'll load up my other game, which I am well more equipped for, and I will go do the Fluffy's Petting Zoo on that game. I actually have a Marauder in that. Coming back to this was like jumping backwards in time and going to the fucking Stone Age again. But we'll get there. We will get there. I just hope we get there in time. I don't see it happening, quite honestly, given the slow progression. But hey, like New York Lotto, you never know. And I don't know if any of you folks are familiar with that slogan, but being from the Northeast as I am, it was a slogan that we heard for years growing up in, I think I want to say like in the 80s. The slogan for the New York Lotto was New York Lotto, hey, you never know. Alright, and I'm going to make some more wood because I want some more building blocks. And I'll probably hack down some trees along the way too, because I think I'm 1 point away from scrap axes. Wood cutting, yeah, I'm 1 point away, so if I, go decimate some trees while I'm out, which we really need to do. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, do I have a mod I can put into my pickaxe? I do, I have a structural brace. Alright, so let's do that to kind of help it. If I repair it, what will it drop to? 287. Yeah, so we definitely want to keep that for a little bit longer. Once it drops to over 300, I can repair it without any problem, and maybe I'll get lucky and that'll happen. So, okay. You're babbling, Henry. How about you stop fucking babbling and go get some shit done? Yeah, let's do that. No drinks, right? No drinks. No drinks, but we'll eat these real quick just to get a quick little drinky drink burst. It's not much, but it'll do. And if I find some berries out where I'm going, let me see, where am I going? Let's go out over here. We got clay and what looks like a rock. Yeah, that looks good. Yep, up that way. Okay. So like I said, I just want to get a couple stacks of stone, get some more clay, make some cobblestone, and then we'll be able to make claw hammers, and I'll be able to get another workbench crafted for the quest. Hey, I got a new and improved, honey. Right in a duker. Das du Pierre. Duker, duker, duker. There's something wrong with me. I keep saying it all the time in the Discord. I got Norbert and Jay Jaguars has been joining us, and then of course Mr. Brian and AJ, and as they're watching me play, I'm doing all kinds of stupid shit, and yeah, there's definitely something wrong with me. I am not right in the melon. Oh, I did have a tree farm started. Let's go ahead and grab these real quick since we're just passing by. And see if we get some more seeds we'll replant. Always got to keep them trees growing, folks. And yeah, I still have those trees there that I can get to. It would be nice if I... Oh, why did I bring ladders with me? Henry, why'd you bring ladders with you? I do not know. I got to stop doing that when I'm recording, man. Hey, Henry, why'd you... No, shut up. Being a fucking idiot. Just talk and talk and talk. Babble, babble, babble. That's what people want. That's why you make the big bucks. I don't make any money. Refuel. Man, that just uses so much gas. It's kind of ridiculous. Put you in there. Actually, we'll put all this in here. I don't really care about the grasshoppers. I can grow them. Oh, and roaming hordes. Wanted to talk about that a little bit, and then we're gonna rant a minute or two here about 2.0. So roaming hordes are getting gigantic, and I mean gigantic. I've run into them. That the last one I think I ran into, I was doing a quest for my automatics. Doing automatics quests, and I had to kill 100 of them. And with the horde that came, I managed to get just about 50 of my zombies killed for that specific quest. So if that gives you any idea how big they can get up to, yeah, they get massive. Now, as far as runners or anything, I haven't seen any tier zombies or runners in the hordes, but that doesn't mean that it still can't happen, or it won't happen. Because, well, like all things Ravenhearst, you never fucking know, man. It can happen anytime. Dreams can come true. It can happen to you when you play Ravenhearst. I had to stop myself there for a second because I was going to continue with it, and I'm like, no, just shut up, Henry. Oh, nice cooking books. Let's read those. How far along in cooking are we? Oh, we're almost at 100. All right, yeah, okay, this is the boulder we're aiming for. All right, so we'll do that. We'll get some stone. We'll get some cobble crafted. I'm going to keep you. Actually, I'm going to keep all of this. And I've decided that the tin cans, even though I keep throwing them away, I'm going to start keeping them because, well, put it in the grinder. That's iron. And right now I don't have a mine shaft or an iron vein in sight. Well, I think I have an iron vein, but I do not. Did I get this airdrop? No, I absolutely did not. Wow, that is way up yonder. Oh, and in the other game, I'm living in the desert. Because I wanted the various higher end metals, and I couldn't find a high rise in the town I'm in, unlike what we've got here. So But I'm also discovering that tier fives don't mean high-rise apartments necessarily, because there are some tier fives that are very low to the ground. I've seen, like for example, the amusement park or Fluffy's Petting Zoo. It's not a high-rise or anything like that. They're right on the ground level for the most part. So, and yes, I did say I wanted to get some trees, which is why I'm running around doing this. And then I did start finding backpack extensions. I found a bunch of them in Tier 4 POIs in vehicles of no less, in like military vehicles and shit like that. And then, of course, backpacks and whatnot. Javelin skill. I don't remember how far away I am from steel, but I know it's a while. I'm not going to worry about checking right now. I just know it's a good bit. Is this a... What's going on here? I'd say maybe roaming horde, but they're not moving in unison. And I'm looking, I have 10 Molotovs. Did I craft those, or were they in my inventory already and I'm just a fucking idiot and didn't notice? I'm going to go with the latter, just to be on the safe side, because, well, it's me. Yeah, I didn't see them, I don't think. We're in the Duker. Ooh, he didn't like that. Of course he didn't. He's having a fucking hard metal object shoved up his ass. Who does like that? I mean, if that's your thing, go you. To each their own. But I don't think he liked it very much. I'm just saying. Ooh, Henry, maybe you shouldn't record in these early morning hours because you're weird. Yeah. I can be. Alright, we'll put the cloth in there. We'll keep the wood handy. Alright, let's go do what we fucking came to do. Get some stone. Let's go get stoned, man. Yeah. I don't know what that accent was. Stop talking. Alright, I'll get all the trees around here too so I can actually fucking see, and then we'll get some stone collected. And maybe I'll get my point in wood cutting like I need so I can start crafting the scrap axe, which would be nice. Muy bueno. Because, it's been long enough. Alright. Where are you? Do I have a helmet light? Yeah, okay, I do. Oh, one good thing, too, is the hazmat gear, not the armored wasteland gear, just the normal hazmat gear, has a built-in headlight, helmet light, so you don't have to worry about modding it with that. You can put additional mods in it, and you can wear it all the time. It's got pretty decent armor rating. It's a light armor, though. And then the wasteland gear, the wasteland armor, is a heavy armor. Yep, was expecting that, which is why I brought this. And you can wear that too, and that will protect you from both forms of radiation, like as it's put, the localized, the POIs, and then the generalized, which is the wasteland. Oh, yeah, let's just stand there while he swings, Henry. Good job, numbnuts. Oh, fog. Wouldn't be a day in Ravenhearst without some sort of weather condition popping up in the middle of the day. Now, 2.0. I've been watching or listening to, oh shit, Neeb's cast. And they're talking about 2.0, and I agree with them on a couple of things, and let me explain. The new system, I don't like the smoothie system. I don't know how I feel entirely about the badge system. I do like the fact that we have to do things before we go into the various biomes. I just don't know if I specifically like the list of shit that they give us to do it. To survive in that, I don't think the smoothie should be the way to go. I think that's a shitty idea. I think what they were talking about, and I kind of like this, is they were talking about maybe doing like a clothing system again, because it used to be something that was in the game. You got really hot in the desert if you went into the desert without like a poncho or a leather duster. Put that back. Why the fuck did you take it out? It's not something that really affected the game as far as gameplay goes, but it affected the game as far as atmosphere goes, in my opinion. You can't get into the desert and survive normally for a long period of time without heat protection. Only makes sense. But the whole I'm regenerating stamina. The whole smoothie thing and then doing various tasks. Yeah, okay. I'm okay with that. I get that to a certain point, but make those tasks evolve around first off having to get the proper clothing and maybe some mods to take care of it. You know, they used to. This is a roaming horde, no doubt in my mind. Um, they had those things in game and they took them out, and I don't understand why they took them out. Well, this is a small horde. Okay, no Molotov required. I don't understand why they took them out. Okay, it wasn't game breaking. Um, and most people generally enjoyed it. Now, from what I understand, because I don't pay attention, the fine guys at Neebs who really need to stop with all the fucking commercials in their videos, and I'll explain that in a minute too. Uh, the general bit of complaints that they were talking about were people pissed off about the shit that they take out of the game without actually replacing something that we want in the game. For example, cheerleaders. There used to be cheerleaders in the game. Zombies. The variety of zombies can be added to the game without issue. You see that. Look at what Jackson Ravenhearst has done, and it doesn't tax my system very much. I don't think I believe it taxes my system at all. Now, as far as optimization goes, I'm not sure how much optimization gets put into Ravenhearst, so it does get a little bit laggy from time to time. But I'm assuming, based off of how well it runs, given everything that comes up in it, that it's been pretty well fucking optimized. So, um, I don't take any issue with shit like that. What I do take issue with, though, is the fact that we lose things like the cowboy and the cheerleader and the football player, which go Team Z, Team Z, Team Z. Used to have the Team Z football T-shirt on. Those got taken away from us, and we didn't get anything good to replace them, so to speak. So it's like, why are you taking shit away and then turning around and giving us, oh wait, we got hundreds of door items, which no one asked for. Quite honestly, we could give a fuck. We don't care about doors. The doors that we had were fine. She just hit me getting up. So I don't understand why they're so fucking happy about all the doors they've added to the game when, hey, how about you put shit in the game that we actually fucking want? Huh? How about that? How about you listen? Once again, I'm bitching about the fucking fun pimps, and I didn't really want to do that because, well, I do that plenty enough on my own. Um, but yeah, it's almost like they're shooting themselves in the foot on purpose. They're not listening to what people want. And I didn't sit through the town hall. I don't care enough about the fun pimps to fucking sit there and say, yeah, I'm going to sit through a town hall and I'm going to bitch and complain to them. No, I don't care. I love the game. I don't like the vanilla as much as I do the mods, but the 2.0 version is harder without a doubt. Me and Norbert went into the wasteland to do you're tier 1, to just do some exploring. We created a brand new game, gave ourselves like level 20, and then gave us just all the gear just to go and explore POIs that we'd never seen before. Nothing but tier 4, tier 5s, which is why we gave ourselves levels and shit. But what we weren't expecting was when we went into the wasteland, and we gave ourselves the badges too. When we went into the wasteland, we weren't expecting it to be near as difficult as it was. And it was really fucking tough, I have to say, man. I was very impressed with how difficult it was. And I like that. I like difficulty. I don't like my progression being guided, for starters. And yes, I know it's kind of guided here in Ravenhearst with the way Jax has the quests set up. You have to follow it in an order to get it done, but that's okay. And the reason I think that's okay is because of how tough they are. It's not really hard to just go make a smoothie and go out into the fucking, we'll just use the burn, and survive for 10 minutes. It just doesn't, it's fucking stupid, quite honestly. It is. The smoothie thing, I don't care for the smoothie thing. I'm okay with the badge thing, I guess, because, would I prefer something different? Yeah, I'd prefer the fucking clothing brought back, because the clothing was a definite much better way to get it done. And they were also, that's just how I see it. I think there are better ways you can do it. I don't necessarily disagree with the progression like they've got it, but I disagree with the way they've got it done. And I don't like the fact that I have to go to this biome before I can go to that biome. I don't, don't tell me where I can go first. That's kind of shitty. If you make the wasteland off limits until you've gotten the other biomes done, kind of the way that they do in Darkness Falls, where it's completely radiated and you have shit to do, that's fine. But once again, you're talking about clothing, you're talking about gear, not a fucking badge, and that's, that's the way, I like it. Casey and the Sunshine Band. But yeah, this badge system, I don't. I thought I was okay with it at first, but after listening to the Neebs crew bitch about it, I started thinking about it myself, and I'm like, you know what? That is kind of fucking stupid. I need to make a smoothie and get some badges in order to be able to go into another fucking biome, which is something that I could just do right now anyway. I mean, in the mods, I'm talking about like Darkness Falls, you can go into every biome except the Wasteland. That's fine, and you get into the Wasteland once again. And I hate repeating myself on this, but I'm gonna. You just need a clothing set. You need hazmat gear, or you need a mod that enhances your current gear to be able to withstand it. So that kind of shit I like and I agree with. Stupid fucking badges which don't really add anything. I think is dumb. When I thought about it, I was like, yeah, it's kind of dumb. I mean, I get why they did it, maybe a little bit, but it doesn't excuse the fact that it's taking away once again something and adding something that nobody cares for or asked for, which is, the fucking badges. We didn't want badges. I'd rather they stop doing all this shit and give us more fucking zombies. Kane, in all his infamous sadistic wisdom, has managed to do it. Jax has managed to do it. So, why can't the fun pimps? And once again, like I said, I'm bitching about him, and I didn't want to do that with this video. But, I start thinking about it, and I get kind of pissed because I've been playing this game for a very long time, going on 10 years. And everything that I've ever seen the fun pimps do is take away, not listen to us. And once again, I don't get on forums or anything like that and bitch and gripe and complain. I got better things to do with my time. But when there's a town hall or something like that, and from what I understand, they just didn't address any of the concerns that the players actually had and just gave an explanation for what they were doing, which that's really shitty. And if that is the case, if I understood it right, which, don't get me wrong, I could have completely misunderstood it. I was thinking about going back and rewatching this section or re-listening to it, because I was kind of playing while I was listening to it, so I don't necessarily know. But yeah, I could have completely misunderstood what they were talking about and just be a complete tool, which is definitely possible. So, but as far as like, what they, oh, Steel Spirit part's nice. What they do, they've never really listened to us, never really paid attention to anything we've wanted, and I've stated that before. So why would now be any different? I understand if they have a direction for the game, but for fuck's sake, you're not the guys playing it. We are, and we're the ones that spend money to play it. And with the people on the console, unlike what we can do, like I can backtrack this to any version I see fit. Any alpha up to now, just go into the properties and do it that way. But people that are stuck on the consoles, they cannot. I really wish the fucking zombies would just stop them and continue to do this in peace. But it is Ravenhearst, so we can back it down. They can't. Console people paid a one-time fee, and they're kind of stuck with what they've got. And if they don't like it, it's like, well, we don't give a shit. That's kind of a shitty way to do business in my mind. But I don't understand enough about coding or anything like that. Coding puts see, I even talk about coding and it makes me want to fall asleep. So I don't understand the ins and outs behind it to how you would make it work on a console like that. Not even close, and I don't care to, because once again, coding, yeah, I'd rather go to the dentist than code. So yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with the system for getting into the biomes, but I disagree with the way it's been done completely. I don't like the badges. I think they're stupid. Clothing could more than accurately more than take care of it, and do it with a progression system that makes more sense than a stupid badge. I got me a badge. That means I can survive in radiation. Really, the badge protects you that much? That just seems ludicrous now that I've really thought about it for a moment. Please hold, cough incoming. Sorry about that. Yeah, so there's my 2.0 rant for the moment. Now, on the plus side, there are things about 2.0 that I absolutely do love. I love the difficulty that's been brought up. Do I still think it's as tough as the mods? No, but it has gotten harder without a doubt. Just straight vanilla version has absolutely gotten harder, and I love that. So that's a bonus, one bonus. The other thing. Okay, back to bitching. Hang on, hangers gonna go back to bitching. Please hold sip of coffee. So they did add two new zombies. They added what's called a plague spitter and they added some Frost Fang werewolf looking stupid motherfucker. Yeah, I said stupid motherfucker because that thing is I was going to use a word I probably shouldn't have used, but it is ridiculous. There's no reason. It's a fucking werewolf, man. Last time I checked, there are no werewolves in 7 Days to Die. It's a fucking zombie game. Oh well, it's a mutated wolf zombie thing. No, I don't listen. It's a zombie game. Don't put shit in the game that isn't fucking zombies. Everything else that we deal with in this goddamn game are zombies. Put zombies in. Don't put stupid fucking mutant shit like that. Even the Super Mr. Potato Heads, which are the mutateds, they are still zombies. They're gross and nasty, and their head is full of candy, but they're just fucking they're zombies at the end of the day. Stop adding shit that nobody cares about. Especially something stupid like that. That is so stupid. It's not even funny. I dig the fact that it chucks boulders though. I think that's kind of cool. Seeing zombies do some other shit, other than just run up and swing at you is kind of cool. Now, with that said though, I do like the plague spitter. It looks like a desert kind of zombie. So that one I'm okay with. I'm just not okay with that stupid werewolf looking motherfucker because, well, this isn't a werewolf game. There's Werewolf the Apocalypse. Go play that shit. Or go fucking. Oh, I don't even know if there's a video game for that. Because Werewolf the Apocalypse was a tabletop role playing game. So yeah, I don't know if there's actually a video game for that. So we'll stop saying go play that. But don't. Yeah, that one eluded me when I first saw it. I was like, what the fuck is this? Because it's dumb as all get out, man. And I am not. I will die on that fucking hill. That thing is stupid as hell. Get rid of it. Put a fucking zombie in there. Seriously. I mean, you see all the zombies that Kane has in Darkness Falls, and you see the plethora of zombies that Jax has put in the Ravenhearst, and you haven't even seen some of the variations of the regular zombies yet. There are variations of the burn victim from I can talk seriously. A variation of the burn victim in the burn biome that comes out in tier 5s, tier 4s, and let me tell you, he sucks. He shoots fireballs in every direction around him, and it hurts. And it sets everything on fire. It's like he throws 5 Molotovs in random directions, and yeah, and not just right next to him. Like, you know how the mutated, and we'll just call him Potato Head. You know how Potato Head fucking throws radiation out in all directions around him, right around him. Yeah, this guy does exactly the same thing, except it's not just right around him. It's got range, and you hear him toss them. He has a sound effect for it and everything. So you can put different fucking zombies into this goddamn game and make them work with not too much detriment to the actual game itself. So stop putting stupid shit in. Seriously, stop putting stupid shit in. We don't need and or want it. And start listening to us, man. Once again, start listening to us. And the thing I like about the zombies in each specific mod, like, all right, I'm going to go through a list of mods that I play real quick, and I'll talk about that. So I play Ravenhearst, obviously. The additional zombies that Jax has always put in here, for as far back as I've been playing it, always felt like they belonged in vanilla. They seem to look like they should have been there, and they would have been okay inside the vanilla game world. And even now, the zombies that are in the current version here, which is Ravenhearst 10, all the zombies that he's put in look like they belong with the regular zombies, and there's no, to me, there's no real difference between them. They look good. The same with Darkness Falls. Darkness Falls is the other mod that I play pretty consistently. And all the zombies there look like they belong. They look and feel like they belong inside the vanilla game world as well. Now, we're going to get a little off the beaten path here. You guys have seen me play the joke mod. There are some zombies in there. Well, you know what? Yeah, because that mod's meant to be ridiculous. We're just going to, we'll stop right there. And the other game mod that I play is I like District Zero. If you've never played District Zero, it basically replaces, well, it used to replace all of the zombies with robots, but what he since did, Xylox, I think it is, he's made subservient versions of zombies that fight alongside the robots. Like the robots use the zombies, and they show up like the tier zombies here in Ravenhearst. They're various colors. They glow various colors from blue to orange and all that shit. Um, and the zombies now are kind of subservient to the robots in that. But everything there feels like it belongs in the game world of vanilla, and it looks and feels okay, and it runs seamlessly. If you've never played District Zero, I give it two thumbs up, and it is, as I would put it, Luna approved. So yeah, give that a check out. Look, I was just down there a few minutes ago, and more zombies are already fucking there. Jesus Christ, you gotta love Ravenhearst, folks. Gotta love it. So yeah, check it out, District Zero. We're not keeping any of this shit. I'm not decorating my stuff just yet, so we'll keep the worms though. Oh, all right. Let's talk about something here for a moment. Okay, Norbert and I were talking about things the other night when we were doing our POI exploration, and we're gonna talk about something here. All right, these are used for fishing. Now, I can't remember how many video games I've played where there's fishing in it. Um, Please, please, please stop putting fishing into fucking games. I mean, in a survival game like this and like Minecraft, I get it. Actually, Minecraft the fishing isn't terrible, but in this, in Ravenhearst, I love this mod. But when I was standing at a fountain the other day fishing out my fucking uh, fish to make the quest for the food quest, all I kept thinking about was someone just please punch me in the dick right now because this is fucking terrible. Seriously, I really wanted someone to just come along uh, and just whap me once in the balls. That's how much I hated fucking doing it. Fishing sucks in Ravenhearst. And like I said, Henry loves Ravenhearst. But that, nope, I could do without. Stop putting. I almost pulled the shit out of the creative menu. That's how pissed off I was. Because I just can't stand it. Oh, and I want to talk about something else too. Yeah, this just seems to be Henry's fucking bitch fest today. On the seventh day, Henry bitched. Um, did I just? Yeah. Anyway, okay. Well, enough about fishing. Take it out. It sucks. It's never fun. Or find a way to make it fun. Okay, that's all we're gonna say about that. There's a POI that I really wanted to do, and I wanted to do it on camera. But guess what? I'm not going to. And it's a tier 5, and the reason I'm not going to is because the first half of the POI is amazing. It was fun as all hell. I went in, I killed everything. It was balanced. I could funnel things through and have it be okay. And then I hit the latter half of it. It's called Jails Are Us, and I think I have one here in this town, and I really wanted to go do it, but I'm not going to. And the reason being, like I said, the first half of it, you clear out the yards and the front, and there's a lot of zombies in it, but you can it's manageable. Okay. Then you get inside, and there's a huge open area, and there are different levels to it, and each level has a number. Well, at the back of this giant area is a caged-in area, like where I guess the guards would sit, so to speak. And oh, a nice grenade. And there's buttons there that you hit, and as you hit each button, each level's doors unlock, and the zombies come out. Also very manageable. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a cool concept. Then, as you're getting toward the exit, you still haven't hit the loot yet, and there's a reason. A reason. There's a hatch right by the exit, and when you open that hatch, you go down, and the block all of a sudden becomes black. You can't distinguish where you're going at all, and I hate that. It's been used in Age of Oblivion in one of the last POIs for the quest chain, and it worked there only because they put torches and shit to let you know where you're going and distinguish your path. There's nothing like that in this. It's just, hey, you run through here, you can't figure out where the fuck you're going, and you die. It's that simple. And here's why you die. There are trigger plates all over the place in this. Now, it starts by you triggering something yourself, and what I did was I got to this switch, and when I hit the switch, I'm heading back to base now. When I hit the switch, I fell into a pit, and in the pit it was full of water, so I didn't take any damage with that. But what happened was a couple of panels opened, and all these snakes, probably like 10 or 15 snakes, came out of that, and of course were coming at me. Then on top of that, as I got out of the pit, another trigger spawn happened, and about 10 to 15 buzzards came out, and now I've got snakes coming at me, I've got buzzards coming at me, and while I'm trying to dodge all of that, I evidently triggered yet another fucking event, and zombies started to pour out. So number one, you can't see where you're going, so good luck with that. Number two, all these trigger point events happening, and bringing, oh shit, bringing a ton of shit into the world that you can't deal with because you've got other shit you're dealing with. So good luck with that. And then last but not least, you can't see where you're going. And that is absolutely not least because that was the main reason why I wasn't able to do it. If I could have found a choke point or a hallway or anything that would have allowed me to fucking funnel them in a specific spot, I could have Molotoved and called it a day. But no, no, not at all. No, Henry, you don't get to survive this day. This is the day you die, not the next day, right now. And I did. I died, and I was furious. So what did I do in response to that? I went into God mode, and I went down and I took a look at the entirety of the area. There's a maze that is and it is literally a maze. It's called the Pain Maze, and it consists of all those black fucking blocks, which that's just so stupid. I don't know why you would even think about doing something like that. I don't understand. Oh, I have plenty of clay. It's stone that I needed. I don't even understand why you would try to do something like that unless you're just trying to be an outright dick. And that's kind of what I thought. I thought the creator was just being an outright dick. And maybe I'm wrong, but when I'm running around and I can't find my fucking way anywhere, and I've got all these zombies coming at me, all I'm thinking about is what kind of fucking dick does this? And that was all I kept saying to myself because it was just stupid. It really was. And no matter what I did, I just seemed to be running in a direction where nothing was going to work out for me. So, I died. And that's all we're going to say about that. So, no, I will not be doing the Jails RS POI on camera. As a matter of fact, I will not be running it ever fucking again because that's bullshit. Like I said, I went in on God mode and I tried to see if there was any kind of viable way to get it done without going crazy. And I couldn't find anything. You have to run through the maze. If I can go into food, you have to run through the maze. You have to deal with all the fucking buzzards and all the zombies. And we're not just talking about that. We're talking about like radiated and fucking feral and just tier. No, I didn't see any tier zombies, but just all the various harder fucking zombies that you can't deal with easily. Did I make any drink? I did make drink. Go Henry, go Henry. I have handfuls of these nuts. Let's eat them real quick just to get them out of my inventory. I'm going to probably need a bunch of them later on in life too because one of the quests for the food I might need to. I probably should have kept those. Do I have an items part box? I do. Parts. Okay, and then let me take the rest of this, put this shit in here. You can go there. Let's get into the general box real quick and just drop off. I'm just going to get everything organized and then we'll get worried about working on what we're actually planning to do if I've got the time. It's 1800. I don't think I'm going to have the time, but I'd like to. I did make some wood, did I not? Do I have nails? Please tell me I've got nails. I've only got 61. All right, let's see what we can make with that. We need some wood in here for starters, and then let's make some more building blocks. We're going to cancel that, and then we're going to go ahead. And how many can I make? 15? That is not going to be near enough. Alright, so then that's going to lead us over here where we got the screws molded in, and we do need to put some iron in it. Smelty. I do have some iron. Alright, we're going to put the iron in there and get that cracking. This probably is going to be screamer bait. But I do need to make some fucking nails, so let me grab the nail mold. Take out the screws mold. Hey, screw you, hippie. Alright, and then we'll sort that out. Let's go upstairs and get everything for the farm out of my inventory. I really do need a box to just put shit into before I bring it up here. Farming shit. Alright, seeds. What else do I have in my inventory? Nothing. I have learned the ways of the scroll. I now no longer panic when I don't see something. I just politely scroll down. How are we looking here? Oh, we're not looking good at all. We need some sulfur in there. Let's split that up. And then I need some nitrate, which we'll do right there. And then we should be able to start crafting some more fertilizer to get the farm extended. I think that's what's blocking me, my progress with the farm now is I haven't really been paying attention enough to it. And the reason I don't think I have is because, well, I can't get down into a mine shaft to, nope, wrong box, to really, give it the old college try. Okay, so let's see real quick. Ah, fuck, if I repair this, it's still going to lose the mod, is it not? 288, no, one mod. Okay, so we're going to repair it before it breaks because I do need to use it for what I'm about to do. And then let's get some nails crafted while we're down there taking care of the... Yeah, that'll work. 300, yeah, that's good. And let's put this stuff away. I just got to clear my fucking inventory out. Stop carrying so much shit. Jesus. Alright. Put you in there. And then bring you... Oh, it's nice to be able to run again. Please hold cough incoming. Don't you love how my mouse just goes all haywire when I cough? Okay, and then that, and then... Still have my trader bag over here? Indeed I do. Alright. Let's put the can. I should save the cans, but you know what? No, I need iron more than I need cans right now. And I don't think I'm going to sustain myself on any kind of food that requires a can. I think we're going to go with like pies and shit like that. So what we need to do, how many ladders do I have on me? 9. Okay. Alright, we're going to drop down to here. And then we're going to attract that attention. And we're going to, can we take that out? Yeah, we'll take this ladder out. I don't like those ladders. And then we're going to take that out only because I want to put my own block in there. And then oh, seriously, I didn't bring any wood with me. We'll get to upgrading this in a moment. Alright, I think I'm going to have to go do some housekeeping first. Yeah, they're definitely going to be a problem if I don't go deal with them. Okay, so let's... What? Why are you not... Really? Alright, let's go fucking deal with this first. Yeah. You two need to fuck off. And this is the only real level I need to worry about sealing. Oh, are you feral? Oh, you're a big boy. Fall down, please. Thank you. Where did you come from? Okay. Don't cross over. Stay away from the light, Carol Ann. Just gonna keep coming. If I... Oh no. No, no, no. How many? Where are they? Did she scream? Or am I hallucinating? I mean, I heard her scream. I thought that might be the issue. Okay, the other thing I've noticed, alright, Ravenhearst does not summon screamers willy-nilly. In other words, I've used an auger, and I have collected what I can only consider an epic amount of clay in my other game, and I used the auger for it the whole time, and I didn't shut that thing off until it ran out of gas each time, and I never once summoned a screamer. But you start working on your base and you start taking things out within the base and even like concrete, not even metal, and right in a dingus, and you're gonna get a screamer in like no time. And I think that's what happened was with the furnace or the forge running up there, and then me taking out those blocks. I think it summoned Das Dupier. I think it summoned the screamer right on the spot like that. And I know that might seem a little weird, but I think it's done by design. Well, it would have to be done by design because in vanilla, if you run an auger, you're pulling a fucking screamer. In Darkness Falls, you have you run an auger, you're pulling a screamer. Pretty much every mod that I play now, except for this one, you run an auger, you're pulling a screamer. Okay, so I just need one more ladder here, and I should be able to jump up to that. Okay, so now I can jump up to that. So let's take this out and we run the risk yet again because, like I said, it's weird how it works, but that might have just caused a screamer to appear. Okay, and then let's take this. I'm just going to pay attention for a minute to see if I'm right. Well, that's 5,000? Are you fucking kidding? Okay, so we skipped that block. Alright, and then I think I can get away with this. Ladder. Ladder. Yes, okay. Alright, so then, yeah, he's down inside, isn't he? No, he's on the outside trying to get in. They're so fucking stupid. You guys are just stupid. Alright, but I am thirsty. So then we'll block this off completely by doing this. I don't have the wood on me to upgrade it now, but we'll do that and that. And then this, I should be able to just start working my way down through and have a mine shaft, but it's going to take a minute for me to get everything well, maybe not. Let me go up and see. That bugs me. I'm going to fix that for sure. And then make sure I'm on the proper floor here. I am. Okay, if I don't do this, I'm going to fucking fall because I am a moron. Alright, so let's see what kind of building blocks. Okay, there's the building blocks, and then I need my wood now. And then let me see if I got some iron that I can use to upgrade. And I should have cobblestone. I don't think I have any concrete. Well, hey, look at that. I might be able to... okay, we can get one block squared away. And by squared away, I mean, we can get it sealed up, and then I should be able to seal it to, well, hopefully to at least brick, this top block here. That's the one I worry about the most. Brick. And then, yep, I need the claw hammer to go to brick. Okay, so that's the most I can do, but I need to do something here real quick. And one thing I will show you, I don't know if I'll be able to, but one thing I really like about Ravenhearst, hey, single brick climbing. Fucking zombies can do it in 2.0. Why can't we? Oh, at least I can repair this. Okay, good. Well, they were really hammering down on that. So what time is it? 21:32? Okay, so seal this up, get upstairs, and then get some drinky drink because I'm a thirsty boy. Oh, excuse me. Oh, repair tools. Was that... Wait, was that the one point that I needed? I don't think so. What am I doing this out here for? Repair tools. I need 2 more. Okay, why am I doing this shit out here when I should be sealing this up? Now, cobblestone isn't going to stand much of a chance against some of the higher tier stuff that comes out at night, but I'm not planning on being down here at night. Okay, and then let's see. We're going to put a block here. I got to take that out, and then put a block here, and then here, and then if I do that, hopefully I pick that up, and bingo, Bob's your uncle. I might still have a viable water source, and be able to I thought I heard something, and be able to yep, okay, so that replaces be able to set it up for a mine shaft. So we should be good. Let me see, what do we got here? That's forged steel. That requires forged steel. That is not forged steel. Yep, gotta go. Alright, so we have a viable spot for a mine shaft now, which, okay, it's still not the safest thing that we could get, but it'll do. How many cobblestone do I have? I really would like to try to work on getting that extra point. But hey, stupid, you're fucking thirsty, and you talked about getting drink stuff made. Get some nitrate and some of that, and make some bottled water. I guess we'll just make, we'll make 2, and then we'll put the rest away. I do need wellness. Do I have any other omelets crafted? Indeed I do, which would give me, what is that? 2 wellness? 2 wellness. Bring me up to 80. It doesn't matter at this point because I just need wellness, period. And then, let's see, I made all these nails. I don't really think I'm going to need most of them right at the moment, so we'll put them away. I need more bricks, and that's where things start to get really expensive. Because the clay, to make the bricks, I also need to make the other things that Henry likes, like, forged iron and all that shit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 piles in, and then I'm going to put another thing of iron in, and I'm going to let it smelt down. What I really need to do is, when I make my second forge, take that shit upstairs and just let it run 24/7 with clay in it to make bricks, clay and stone. Keep it as high up off the ground as possible and just let it run 24/7, so that way I can just craft shit as I need. because I'll have it constantly. No, I need you. Let me grab you. Alright, so let's continue while my water is crafting. I have to check my appliance table and see what I can make for drinky. But yeah, we really need the points. I want to be able to make claw hammers, so this is kind of important. It may not seem like it, but it is, because believe me, you need that claw hammer, man. This takes forever. And when you have the claw hammer, to go from the claw hammer to the nail gun, oh, once again, it's something I think I'd rather go to the dentist. Okay, I do have wood on me. Alright, let's put these away. Put you away. Put you in there. Get the smelty in there. Do I have any more rocks that I can use? No, I used all my fucking... I gotta get that mine shaft open and get down in there one of these nights. Yeah, you folks are gonna love that. Okay, and I am planning on taking these out and squaring it off, just not right now. Right now, I just want to get points, so that's what we're working on. Yeah, boring, I know. Hey, this is real exciting content, Henry. Alright, so... okay, that's 27, no wellness. What can I turn it into real quick? Let me see. Recipes. Oh, I can make, I think I can make the teas, right? Drink supplies. I might even be able to make pure mineral... this beautiful. It's going to take forever, but I can make pure mineral water. This stuff is great. How many can I make? Oh, we're going to make it all. Let's eat another one of those. That's for like 60 water, and I really should fucking check this real quick. Master Chef, I've got 2 points into that, and it still takes over a minute to cook that shit? Wow. But yeah, it's 60 water, and it takes, it's a little bit expensive to make, with the dried leaves and everything. But hey, you can run out into the woods and collect the fucking leaves until your face falls off if you like. Plus, you also be able to sustain yourself with berries and nuts while you're out there doing it. These nuts while you're out there doing it. So, no downside to doing that, really. Yeah, I know I'm encumbered. Oh yeah, this right here. Come on, give me some points, god damn it. This is probably one of the most painful fucking skill trees to work on. Come on. No. Come on, there we go. No. There we go. Gotta pinpoint that shit sometimes. Oh, I'm out of cobblestone now? Fudge. Alright, well, I'm not out of wood. Let me take this out and extend this a little bit. Yes, it's base building with Henry. Shit that Henry needs to do, but never got around to it, so... I mean, I guess it's a good way to occupy the nights instead of just sitting cowering, which is something else I'm good at. So... Oh, that's 5,000. I'm hitting the wrong thing. Wait, what are you? Okay, that stupid thing is 5,000? Are you kidding me? Oh, I really want to take that out. What I'll probably do is I'll just build an extension right next to it up to brace that before I take that out. This is 5,000 fucking health. Why? Yep, that's 5,000 health. Son of a bitch. That's kind of ridiculous. There's one more. Come on. How many more points? I think I... One? 1 point in repair tools? Repair tools. One more point, man. Ugh. Just need that 1 point in repair tools. And I don't believe once you get the nail gun that you get any more points in repair tools once you use it. I think after that, you're kind of beat. I don't remember seeing any more repair tool points coming from using the nail gun. I think I got it all from just, what do you call it, doing books, magazines, and shit that I find. Yep, I can't put a block there, so I'd have to take that out. I don't want to take that out, but I will. And then this, are you 5,000 too? Yep, that's 5,000. You know what, let me take this one out because this has got fucking wall supports next to it. Let me go get my drink first because I am a thirsty boy. Look at that, 60 water regen and 3 wellness. I mean, like I said, it's expensive, but what you get for it, absolutely worth it. And it's relatively low on the totem pole as far as drinks to make too, so you can get it pretty fairly early on. I mean, I'm on day 27 and I've got it already, so that's good. And then once again, oh, I found I found this, the hamburger. I can't make it. Obviously, it's 190, but the wellness on it I think is like 8 or 9. And it's, you get to that 199, you can take yourself up to almost 210 in stamina and health. So if you can find a way to make that work for you, I suggest it. All right, and then okay, I don't like that piece at all. What does it take to upgrade it? Forged steel. Okay, maybe it's all right then. Well, we'll take this out too while we're here. Fuck. I mean, the goal is to have this whole place taken care of and sealed off, but that's going to take some doing. And without, the resources, the clay, the stone, it's going to be really hard. So I think next episode, I might just open up that mine shaft bottom base, and then we'll go out and we'll do a quest or two, and maybe go do a little bit more by the way of resource collecting. I know, boring and sucks, but we'll get one quest done and we'll do some collecting. I know, I hate it too. Believe me, I don't. The one thing that I mean, I know it's part of the game and I enjoy the fact that it is, but it is the one aspect of the game that fucking just I wish was not existent, was the need for resources. But then again, I guess if there were no need for resources, your goal would just literally be to kill zombies and survive. Which, okay, I could see that being okay, but not great. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I think 7 Days is a great game. It's one of the few games that I spent $10 on this when I bought it because I got it on sale. And I have put more than, oh god, I've put an astronomical amount of time into this fucking game. This game and Ark Survival Evolved, I put way more time into these two games than any one person should. Ever. The other thing I started doing is toward the later on aspects of toward the later on stages of the game, I started using food that does not spoil because I go out for long periods of time. And by long periods of time, we're talking about days. I go into the wasteland to go looking for moccasin boxes and stuff. And yes, they are still on the ground when you go out there. They're just not as common as I would like or hope. As a matter of fact, they're pretty uncommon. And the military boxes are still there too. The military boxes aren't as good as for what you get out of it as the moccasin boxes are, but they still give you recipes, tier 5 recipes and shit that you need. So go do it. Don't beat around the bush and avoid it. Go do them. The minute you get the armored hazmat suit, go get it done, man. Seriously, get out there and start looking, because you'll be able to find a bunch of other stuff that you need just out in the wilderness, and it's not as dangerous a trek as some of the other aspects, like doing the tier 5 shit. Yes, I'm finally putting a box down for farm shit that has to go up. Instead of bitching about it constantly, I do it. I got it. So yeah, get that done ASAP, um, did I make more? I did, I made 20. Okay, so that's a respectable amount. Um, get it done, get out into the wasteland, get your shit taken care of, find the stuff that you need. Once you get out there, man, yeah, it's dangerous, but it's a lot less dangerous than going into a tier 5 POI, because out there they just wander. In the tier 5s, they're looking for you. When you trigger them, they're coming to get you. And don't get me wrong, once you trigger them in the wasteland, they're coming to get you too, but it's not like they're just looking for you, period. They're just roaming, and then when you trigger them, they come after you. Sorry, that was a sip of coffee. Man, boy, coffee. I love coffee. Now, the other thing, if nobody's around, I might be able to get down there and start a tiny little bit of work on that. Let me get my nails. I'm going to make some more wooden planks, wooden ladders. I don't know, how high up am I? I'm at 55 down there. I'm not sure how low I'm going to be, so let's just make 30 and be safe. There's no way I'm going to get to the bottom now anyway, so we'll just make 30 and hope for the best. We need one more point in repair tools. What else can I fucking upgrade? I don't have the iron to do that. I guess I could upgrade these. Go up to on the roof and see if there's anything up there I can upgrade. No, just give me that one more point. I'll make a claw hammer, and then I can make a second workbench, so we can continue in the quest chain. That's the other thing, man. I always get ahead of myself because I want the shit immediately. Things like the workbench and all that stuff. I mean, there's quests for it, but you know, if you're like me and you want to get it done ASAP so you can start crafting shit, you don't worry so much about what the quest chain guides you through. You just fucking make it and start crafting, you know, because you kind of need to. So that's what kind of happens is, oh, there it is. All right, so now we can absolutely, where's repair tool crafting, construct claw hammer. Let's go make us a claw hammer. We'll get rid of this fucking, we'll make two claw hammers, one for usage and one for making the next workbench, which we're going to put right there. So, claw hammer. All right, 356. We're going to track that. I need 46 forged iron, which I have approximately none of. So let's do 23 times 2. And we'll let that run. And we'll get the rest of the stuff that we need. We're going to need 6 leather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to need 6 duct tape. I don't know if I have 6 duct tape. I have 7. Beautiful. Alright, so we're just waiting on the forged iron. And then the other thing we're going to do is okay, we're crafting the ladders. So we can put this away. We can put this away. I did start carrying wood too in my other game. For oh, I need the wood. Okay, so then we just wait on the forged iron. I started carrying wood too to upgrade blocks just in case I need to get up and out of the way and be on something sturdy, which has happened. Please hold a sip of coffee. So yeah, I start carrying more wood with me too. Plus, you know, my inventory has started to expand. Like I've got every block open except for this last row right here, and you'll never unlock this, but you can unlock everything down to it. And the only way you ever unlock all of this is by using steroids, and that was absolutely done by design. You collect backpack extensions, and you collect 10 of them. In the older versions, there used to be a recipe for them where you could craft enhanced versions of the backpack extensions to get more slots out of it. Like the normal one opens up 3, maybe 2. 2 or 3, one of the two. But when you upgraded them, they always unlocked an additional 2, I believe it was. So they were worth getting and using without a doubt. If I repair this, what is that going to be? Oh. Fuck! I didn't mean to do that. God damn it! All I wanted to do was look and see what it would have been. Wrong thing. Okay, well, we're not encountering rads yet, so we're okay. Damn it! That's so fucking stupid. Stupid Henry. What am I doing as far as armor? Nothing good. Why have I not put that in there? And by that I mean this. Oh, these things, by the way, mods for vehicles are fucking amazing, and there's a ton of them. Alright, yeah. Just a little side note there. And claw hammer. Hammer craft. It's kind of a shame to waste a claw hammer for a workbench, but man, you know, what can you do? You need it, you need it. That'll help with experience. Do I have another mod I can put in there? Oh yeah, bandit. That'll help. And what is that? That's the commando helmet. What do I get for that? Stun resist plus 8%. Okay, well, now we've got a little bit more armor. What else can I can put another mod in that too. What is that? Light armor? Light armor 8.7. What mods? I don't know if light armor can take the improved fittings, but let's find out. Huh, I didn't realize I had these. Nope, okay, can't do it. So, put that back. I did craft an armor bench, did I not? Can I? Armor bench, why have I not done this? Probably because... Wow, I can... Holy shit. I think the reason I haven't is because of leather. I don't think I have the leather to make anything, you know, that fantastic. No, absolutely not. But Let's get the cracking on that. 56. Yeah, that's definitely not going to be enough to do any of the higher end shit that I want. The good news about that is I could lower it and make it, less. So what we're going to do, less resources, I mean. So what we're going to do is we're going to end the video here. We're going to pick it up literally right where we're leaving off. I'm just going to hit escape, stop the recording after I do my closing, and get back into it. So we're going to hit escape and give you the closing. Haha. If you like the content, please like, join, and subscribe. Tell your folks, tell your friends, tell your families. Be sure to hit that bell notification icon so you can be alerted to when I post my latest 7 Days to Die videos. I'm not going to call it Darkness Falls or Ravenhearst. I'm going to say 7 Days to Die because I'm going to, once these mods start releasing, I'm probably going to put another series up for, I don't know, one of the other two mods that I play. We'll see. I don't think anybody would be interested in Joke Mod again. I didn't really get a lot of hits on that the last time around. I like the mod myself because it's a hey, you don't have to think to play it kind of mod. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, yeah, tell your folks, tell your friends, tell your families. Be sure to hit that bell notification icon so you can be alerted when I post my latest Ravenhearst videos. And as always, folks, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Make sure you're taking care of you and yours, and you're having fun in all things that you do. And once again, as always, 100% make sure you play your game. Take care, folks.